Hey, Tej here. Today we are taking a look at technical analysis for Dow Jones Industrial Average Index, DJI. I'll cover wave analysis with Elliott Wave Theory and provide target levels for the counts. So let's get going. Last time we were covering the whole history of DJI. So today we are just going to be focusing more on the life after the 2020 crash, and let's see what we have here. So I think this is the one that I provided last time as an option, saying that we had wave 3 up here. Now I'm definitely not happy with this wave structure here for the 5th, even though it is legal. Let's take a closer look. On daily time frame we can see that wave 1 is kind of large, and wave 2 is really deep, and wave 3 does not get to the 1.618 extension of the wave 1. Therefore I'm not favoring this count too much. So I had to be looking into this wave structure again to see if there was other possibilities, and indeed there was. This is basically the same count otherwise, but instead of ending the wave 3 here, we have it here. This time we have a possible wave 4 here and a ending expanding diagonal into the 5th, ending the 3rd wave. Again, though it doesn't look like it could be expanding on the last bit, it is. The wave 5 is larger than wave 3, which makes it legal. Now after that point we have targets for wave 4 in this box. From the top, minimum target 34k and 31k is the max we would like to see on this one. Invalidation, however, is all the way down here at $29k $160. Now as price looks to be coming down quite fast, we have to be looking at alternate counts if this one gets invalidated. So let's take a look. We have this one here that is actually more bearish. Now instead of it getting invalidated here at this level around 29k, we can go well beyond that to the start of this one here, basically around 26k. So that is the invalidation of this count. However, of course we don't want to see it go that low. We have better targets here. The golden pocket here at 29.7k and the 0.5 retracement around 31,120. Other options is this one, saying again we had the same 1-2 here. Of course different degrees. These are going to be changing anyway at some point, possibly if the price keeps going higher, but we'll see at that point. Again, same 1-2 here, 3, 4 and 5 getting the wave 1 up here. This would again give us more invalidation points downwards, so we would allow this structure to be larger. So again, I'm not going to be favoring these counts over another until they get invalidated. So basically first I'm going to be playing the ones that I had presented first, as they had higher invalidation points. But for this one we can look for support around 25 or 26k for the 0.5 retracement of this wave 1 for the wave 2, and 23.9k for the golden pocket, maybe a bit lower, around 23.6k. So those are basically the options I have for this whole correction that could be explaining or giving us possibilities that as we are coming down with this correction, and if some counts get invalidated we can still have alternate counts already in place. However, I'm still going to be playing this one, primary 3 done up here, or actually this one where primary 3 is up here, and now we're going to be looking into what kind of structure we are having here on lower time frame. So here we go. Again, to me this looks kind of okay as a 5-way structure. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. It's a legal leading expanding diagonal into possible A wave. There's a possibility of this being a one wave as well that I'm going to present next after this one. The second part, the B wave here, is a bit wonky looking, but is legal as well. A, B and C. The structure inside here is 1, 2, 1, 2, giving us more structure in here. At this point, again, wave 3 does have a small divergence between the fifth if we are looking at lower degrees or lower time frames here. Here we have the fifth wave tops. We get a divergence between that and that. Of course, the third wave here is higher than the fifth wave, which is making this a bit unlikely, but again, truncations do happen. The RSI here is around, highest is 7163 to me, and where this tops out is this peak, which is around 68 maximum. So we do have a divergence between these, at least on a smaller time frame. Now getting back to 1 hour, after the B wave is completed, we are looking for again 5-way structure downwards for the C wave, as this is a zigzag 5-3-5 pattern. That is the reason behind it. Now again, we have some issues here on this one. We have a possible invisible 1-2 here, thanks to the stock market and not being available all the time or viewable, at least on this one. Maybe on futures it could be looking a bit better. This would say 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 into 1. Then again 2 here and another 1, 2, as this is already invalidating the impulse count here if we are placing, or if we would like to say that this was the third of minute count and this would be the fourth. Fourth can't go to the area of wave 1 for impulse wave. There is a possibility for this to be a diagonal, which I have a case for as well here. Before that though, let's take a look at these targets. They have shifted for some reason. Why are these boxes all the way around here? Oh well, let me shift this back here. So looking from this shortest time frame, this light blue count is 1, 2, and looking for the third. 1.618 is all the way down here at 28k. So that is the target we are aiming for with this leg here next. After that one, we have some kind of pullback for the wave 4 of minuet, and then the fifth of minuet, where we are looking for again the targets for the wave 3 of minute for the green box. Now all of these are coming basically below the targets for wave 4 on higher time frame, and even invalidation point here of the wave 4 as the price would enter wave 1 territory. Again, we have other counts saying that this could be something else, so there's no real worry about having to worry about the larger time frame count for now. But again, shorter time frame, that is the target for this count. After that one, we have some more stuff to look at. Other possibility is this impulse wave count, saying instead of the ABC, we have 1, 2. This would be more bearish, as we would have more legs downwards. So instead of the 3 waves, we have 5 waves. Well, I think I had these on arithmetic scale. Oh yeah, okay. That's why, and logarithmic scale is different. But again, the logarithmic scale, the targets are closer, so that's why I'm using it here. Basically the same thing. We would be looking for the third of minuet, then completing the minute count, then to minute count, and then to the higher time frame of third of this 1, 2, 3. These are not time based, so these are just targets spread over, so we can see the targets. The same target lies here for the third wave of minuet as we had on the ABC count as well. Now a diagonal count, which is quite a bit different. Now we already had a diagonal here on the first leg, which makes this quite unlikely to have another diagonal here, but in case it happens, we still got it prepared here, and it is valid, at least so far. Again, same start here, A, B, and then the C wave is a bit different. This time we have a 1, 2, 3 here, 4 and 5. We are getting really close to the invalidation of this third wave, or making it larger than wave 1, making this possibility of a expanding diagonal only. Currently, as the wave 3 here labeled ending here around 31,505 is shorter than wave 1, meaning that the whole structure would need to be a contracting diagonal. Wave 4 is shorter than wave 2, which makes it likely to be a contracting diagonal, or makes it valid. So what are we looking for as a target for this one? Well, the invalidation point comes here at around 30k, or just below 30k, 29.9k, in which case the wave 5 would be larger than wave 3, making this invalid as a ending diagonal. If however we are getting some bullish moves upwards from this point, we have another invalidation point here, and that is around 32.8k, in which we would still consider this whole structure as a wave 4, and we would have the price go above this one, so it would invalidate this count, as wave 4 would be larger than wave 2. But yeah, I think that's all the scenarios I wanted to present to you. I'm sure there is more to it, but these are the ones that I wanted to share for now. If you have another count you would like me to present here or take a look at for DJI, let me know as well. But for now, I thank you for watching and hopefully see you on the next video as well. Bye bye.